90 minutes now away from presenting to you the final group stage table. This is the last action for these teams on match day 6.
Yeah, you want to go into it and come out of it, more importantly, with no regrets.
And here we've got for you today Aston Villa against Zenit St. Petersburg. Aston Villa, they're playing well at the moment. They certainly played well last time out in their home victory against Newcastle.
Fantastic 4-0 win. Strikers were on fire. Maybe a draw, though, today against a good side.
Well, the World Cup in 2014 really made James Rodriguez. He'd been knocking around in Europe, actually, for a while with Porto and Monaco, and then suddenly a superstar of the world game.
Yeah, you wondered how he'd progress after starring in that World Cup, but he's not disappointed. I love the fact that he's a fighter as well, determined boy.
The Aston Villa team for this game. Mark Bunn plays in goal. Micah Richards starts alongside Kieran Clark in the heart of the defence. Idrissa Gueye plays alongside Marouane Fellaini in the middle of the park. And today, it's just the one striker in the side. And Zenit will line up this way for this game. Ezekiel Garay starts. He's back from suspension today. And they just go with the one striker up front. Final action in this Champions Cup group stage for these two teams. Their 6th match in the competition.
Just interesting to see how these players handle the occasion. A lot of pressure.
It's a real tussle between the two of them to try and get the ball. Micah Richards. Javi Garcia. Rodriguez. Kieran Richardson. Good skill and strength to hold off the challenger. The shot's on! Excellent block there. Now Clark. Micah Richards. Nathaniel Klein. And it will go into the middle now. What a good piece of defensive clearance that was. Coming up now, a corner. Chooses to punch here, the goalkeeper. Good technique. Referee, well, he saw it clearly, and he obviously didn't like what he saw. We're very early in this game, aren't we? And the yellow card out straight away maybe could be difficult for the player. It is going to be, maybe for the ref as well.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a tightrope for the player, obviously, with so much to go in this match, but the kind of challenge, I think, had to be punished.
Shots on here. What a brilliant goal.
And he won't have hit too many better than this over the years, because that is just arrowing into the top right.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. Well, he saw the guy could switch the play to and came up with the pass as well. Excellent. Great stop. Kieran Richardson. It's back now with Aston Villa. It's a penalty. Penalty given, Alan, but no sign of a card.
No, I think that's fair enough. I think penalty award is perhaps punishment enough.
goalkeeper. Corner coming up. Well, not the best penalty, but a very good save.
Well, he's one of the most agile around, and he used it there, didn't he?
And the ball knocked away long. They're grateful for that, to have an intervention like that and get back on the ball when they're defending so much. Garay. It's a poor touch and the possession's gone away. Garay. Javi Garcia. Oh, in goes the cross. Tight against the touchline, and pretty clear that it was going to end up with a throw-in. That would be a throw. Kieran Clark. And another throw. Luis Neto. Javi Garcia. Well, this is great teamwork, the way they're knocking the ball around. Nathaniel Klein. And that will be a throw. Javi Garcia. That's a good ball, and shoots! And it's in via the post! Just touched in off the post, goalkeeper absolutely beaten.
No, it's a wonderful strike, really crisp effort.
Restarting at 2-0. And he's moved in trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. Rodriguez. Richardson played into the middle, and he's up to head it away. That's cleared out of play. It'll be a corner. Richards, the corner, and a poor one.
Well, the defending team handled that so easily. You expected more.
Garay. To ooze around the crowd for a 3-minute add-on, which is what we're going to get for added time. Now Rodriguez. Able to make a good interception. That will help ease the pressure. The referee has blown. Well, there's going to be an alteration now, and with the team trailing, you can understand why he's going to make it. Well, just 45 minutes left for these two clubs in the group stage of the Champions Cup. Their sixth game, of course.
Yeah, final 45 minutes. Certainly enjoyed the first half, Martin.
He's made a bit of a mess of that. I think that slipped out, maybe. It's certainly not gone where he wanted it to go with the throw. Gay. Rodriguez. Well, now they've won the ball back in the middle of the park by intercepting that pass. And he gets it returned to him. There's the ball in. They cope with it well defensively. Richards. Now they've won the ball back and trying to make something of it quickly. On EA Sports, quick reminder, Barclays Premier League fixture, Aston Villa, they'll be facing Manchester City away from home.
Yeah, it's got a good feel about it, that one. Look forward to joining you in the gantry for it.
Gay. And Richardson. Can't keep the ball at the moment. Javi Garcia. That's a good idea with the pass. Space for the shot! That's a turnover to the opposition. Javi Garcia. Referee's pointed for a free kick here.
Play has stopped for a substitution. Going on the field is number 29.
Sinclair. Throw in now. Scott Sinclair. Squeezed in against the touchline. It will be another throw in. Javi Garcia. Well, we did get a weather forecast that seemed to suggest that it would just be showers, but this looks so it's set in and it's heavy.
Yeah, no surprise that the whole forecasts are wrong. How many times have we seen that?
He's hurdled the slide tackle very well.
Substitution going on now is number 14.
And in goes the cross. Good hands, bread and butter work really by the goalkeeper, but he did it very competently. He's having a good game. This is how they love to play on the break. The shot's on! Well, he's not managed it this time, but having scored in the game, I'm sure he'll keep on trying.
Well, he should do, because he's had a decent game out there, and his confidence should be high after that earlier goal.
More defending. Alan, do you think that's what they're going to do for the rest of the game?
Well, they might not have much of an outlet. They've got nobody left up.
And the referee's pointed to the spot. It's a penalty for Aston Villa. Did you see anything cynical in that, Alan?
Yeah, he saw the ball and he went for it, but he was just a bit slow, and definitely a foul.
Great penalty.
He's hit that. I mean, he's hit it so hard, and it's arrowed into the bottom left.
Off we go again, 2-1. Still 2-1, time ticking away, not quite set in stone the result yet. And you think what it's going to mean for their next game, Alan?
Yeah, Aston Villa go up against Manchester City. Well, if they play like this, they're not going to get much out of it.
So they can regroup now at a goal kick. Very impressive, the support for this team. If only the team could be quite so impressive themselves.
Yeah, they're doing their bit, the supporters, they really are. So I just wonder whether it can transfer onto those players down on the pitch.
Well, it will be dealt with easily by the defenders there. It wasn't a great cross in truth. Now they can build from the back, the opposition. And here's the cross. They put that cross far too close to the goalkeeper. Minutes left, that's added time. It's so frustrating for them. They're on the attack, they can't break through. Well, the whistle's gone, it's a foul. That's a free kick in a useful position late in the game. Well, that's a yellow card.
Yeah, I don't think there's any choice there from the ref.
Well, the threat was there, it wasn't quite the goal.
I think the keeper might have been relieved there, Martin, because I don't think he would have got there.
It's a corner and the keeper's coming up for it. Well, in a game where it will go down to the wire, that could have really been a turning point, but he's missed the chance.
He's getting some stick as well off his own fans, and you can understand why.
And there's the last blast on the whistle today. Heartbreak here to lose, and to lose by such a narrow margin, Alan.
Yeah, they played the part all right, didn't they? They give it the best, but not quite enough in the end.
Some final thoughts on one of the better performers today, Alan.
Good performance from him, and I think that was probably the difference between the two teams.
Well, as for the opposition, well, he didn't get himself on the score sheet, which he so often does. Very few opportunities. Frustrating game in defeat for him.